Zerith-var, what's on your mind?
Something is in the wind, Tamit.
Oh?
Can you sense it?
Nope.
A song. Scent.
Drugs?
No. A memory. From well before I was interred, Kenarthi's breath bears a secret missive from the twilight. My moonclaw pulls, like someone taking my hand. I am being summoned.
Summoned where?
Jean-Lage Kenarthi. Kenarthi's rise. It fell to ruin during my time. I expect it is ruined still. Perhaps we will find something there to help us defeat Ravith Morna, to keep her from waking her moon beast and putting all Khajiit souls in peril.
And where's Kenarthi's rise?
There was a passage into the mountains from Weeping Wind Cave in Reaper's March. Difficult to find, even in my day. I am determined to redeem myself and see an end to Ravith Morna. This path feels right. Will you come with me, Tamit?
I'll travel with you to Kenarthi's rise then.
Kenarthi's rise was ancient, even in my age. I trained there as a young adept of the Hidden Moon. It lies in the southwest reaches of Reaper's March. I wonder if I will even recognize it after all this time.
This summons you feel. Tell me more about it.
You have seen how the Moonclaw works. Not only does it focus my power, it senses the presence of creatures of darkness like the Rajaska. But Azura has also used it on occasion to lead me to where I am needed. At least, that is what I believe.
What should I know about Kenarthi's rise?
I visited the place early in my journey to walk the path of the Hidden Moon. Mahadalit, new adepts, were brought there to study the arts and prayers of the Order. In my time, it was an ancient place of learning.
Why would the Moonclaw lead you there, though?
The events at Namira's shrine scatter my thoughts like sand in a strong wind. But this feels right. Something there will aid us in our quest to stop Ravith Morna. Some sort of lesson, perhaps. Or a revelation from Azura. One can only hope.
So no word from High Cantor Viti or Cantor Grinzi?
Not since we parted ways at the Namira Shrine.
Mm-hmm.
The revelation of my actions, what I did to Moonsinger Talbira, it sent poor Crinzy into darkness toward the Bent Dance. The High Cantor said to wait until she sent for me. So far, no word.
Remind me what happened in the Shrine of Mira?
We had Ravith Morna's location, and we had Moonsinger Talbira's song. I thought we had everything we needed to end the Rajaska threat. But I was wrong.
Why didn't Moonsinger Tabara's song work to Zerith?
Must I say it again, Tamit? Ravith Morna revealed the truth from my past that I had kept hidden. That when Talbira commanded me to strike at Ravith, I instead turned the blade on her. Crinzy was devastated. The song faltered, and Ravith escaped.
Shouldn't we try finding Ravith Morna before she summons more Moonbeasts? Maybe?
We cannot defeat Ravith Morna and her chorus of Rajaska without the song known to Cantor Crinzy, or something else that will give us an advantage. That is what I hope awaits us at Kenarthi's rise.
Maybe we can beat her without the song, you know?
Perhaps. But without a permanent solution, the Void would simply send her back at some future time, and the danger would rise again. No, we need to stop Ravith completely. The threat to all Khajiit souls posed by this moon beast is just too great.
Okay, well. What happens if Ravith Morna succeeds in summoning the Moon Beast?
Then every Khajiit soul, in search of Azura's crossing, will be hunted down and dragged into the void. They would never know the peace of the sands behind the stars. Even now, Ravith Morna's chorus sings to summon the beast. We must silence them.
Okay. So, just to give a recap to everyone, this is Zerith-var. He is a necromancer, but not like the typical necromancer. His job is it's a very interesting take on a necromancer. He talks to the dead and summons the dead so they can like absolve themselves. Basically, you have like a spirit or ghost that's like unhappy with their death or something like that. They'll basically come back in, come back to serve, to form some type of penance to come back in. He'll help them find their way and move on. Things like that. Not like the other necromancers, yeah. Yeah. It's like every other, like, this is a necromancer, but they're not an evil necromancer, right? But yeah, he's not here to, like, he puts it as, like, he doesn't look at necromancy as a ways to enslave, like, souls and all that stuff. Instead, he's trying to find absolution for souls. Now, in his storyline here, it's very interesting because we see the first time in really like a Khajiit lore, they have like the Inquisitors, based on the Zerith-var's revelation, which is they're basically trying to consolidate all the various religious like items out there into one Khajiit, like, here's our religion type of deal, right? Which is very hard for Khajiit because Khajiit are very nomadic. You have a lot of like different things out there and all this other good stuff, right? It's hard. It's really hard to have like a single religion when you have like all these people wandering around and doing stuff. Yeah.
If I fall off, just leave me. I shall use my moon claw to catch up.
Also, the reason he looks like this, the reason he has these light up eyes, is he's been dead for like years and years upon years. He's one of Azura's like champions. I don't know if you want to call him a really champion, but servants is probably better.
That stopped us before.
And he died trying to fight a Rajashka, which is like a Zerith-var. Zerith-vars, if you don't know, Khajiit have two souls. There's a light side and a dark side. The dark side is constantly being pulled at by Namira into what's called the Bet Dance, and once they start falling into it, cantors have to sing them back to the light, right?
Grim totems. Our path to Kanarthi's rise will not be uncontested. Search in the north, Tamit.
Yeah, we can't open the store. We have to go all the way around like every other delve.
Georgette, it is done.
What you did, werewolves? Oh, this is so hard to find. We'll never find it. Literally on top of a...
Through that break in the rocks.
Like anyone could have just gone up this. Okay.
How strange to enter a place long dead and sense life. I believe. Yes. Cantor Crinzy is near.
Oh. So this is the area where Zerith-var came in. They took over. They tried taking over the place. He tried stopping him, realizing that his love is like turned into Zerith-var, And rather than like put her down, he killed the cantor, like the singer at that time. He then later on like died in fighting off the Dramathra. Now Cantor Crinzy saw what happened in his past, had like huge issues with it.
Zerith-anti, Grinzy. She cannot hear me. See if you can reach her, Tamit.
Hello, what's going on?
Moon singer Talbira?
Tamiti, Azura beckons you to this place, just as she did this singing soul. This once proud sanctuary was left to ruin long ago. Bring it to order, and your path will be made clear.
Whatever you ask, Talbira, I am determined to make things right.
Yeah, so Zerith-var killed Tabera. Not out of rage,
Talbira
but like
appears
out
and
of
requests we restore this place to
pity?
find our path. I failed her before. I will not fail her again.
love, Cardus.
Does she seek to humble me? This place serves as yet another reminder of the mistakes I have made.
Stop wallowing in it. Come on. What mistakes did you make here?
I failed to end the Rajaska threat. They attacked, senselessly striking down young Hadalit in the prime of their training. Deaths I could have prevented had I ended Ravith-Morna.
They killed the younglings.
But why restore Kenarthi's rise? The hidden moon is dead.
But you're not.
Gone.
They're not all dead. You're still here. Well, are you dead? Are you undead? I don't really know at this point, but yeah.
That is true. And despite everything, you are here with me. I suppose some lessons are only learned through action and ritual.
And
If
violence.
you are willing to help me, perhaps we can learn together. Let us explore this place and see what we can do.
Sure, I'll help you. I got some time. Let's see what we can do to help Kenarthi's rise.
We'll return soon, Zerith-anti. May Azura keep you safe.
Frenzy, can we talk? Why are you twitching there? Come on, why are you twitching? Now, the Hidden Moon is, again, a necromantic cult. But they're not necromancers in terms, again, of, like, enslaving souls. It's more about, like, helping souls, like, meet their final resting place.
A house of scrolls. Wisdom scattered to the dirt. Let us see what knowledge we might salvage.
Given song? Our songs are our songs blades or the arms that swing them? Is there a distinction that important? One can do little without the other. We are the same, yet different as dawn and dusk. We are two notes of harmony. We cannot be without the other. And together, they are something else entirely. Akago, Hadalit. Even the most perfect instrument of Zura's making is not sharp enough to cut one without wielding it. Such a duality of our kind. Echoing of all things, the inner curve of the outer edge of the blade, the arm of the blade itself, dawn and dusk, Joan and Jode. But what holds such balance? Faith, a primus of guidance. There's beauty in many phases of the being. The myriad ways of the soul may brighten the shadow of another. We bend and straighten ourselves, or we are straightened by the careful hand by the ones who love us. Whether Azura or more likely those we call friends.
Cantor Takida.
Oh, hi.
We tended to her soul in Claw's strike.
Zerith-var, falling star, last shadow of the hidden moon. Their word and creed live again in you. Remember this.
Oh, what do you feel about that?
Cantor Takeda, the first Twilight Cantor we saw fall to Ravith Mona
He
into our
rolls her eyes.
strength.
Yes.
Moons. Our journey has been a long one. Her spirit said that the creed of the Hidden Moon lives in me. Am I truly fit to embody this charge?
What do you mean?
These scrolls were penned by those who understood the teachings of the Hidden Moon. The lessons inscribed are meant to take precedence over the whims of the heart. My struggle with such matters is why we are here now.
How else are you meant to learn if you can't make mistakes?
You are right. It is for Azura to determine if I am worthy to carry forward the teachings of the Hidden Moon into this age, to embody them and apply them, and to know that it is never too late to remember a forgotten creed. Thank you, Tamit.
You're welcome, Zerith.
The armory. Blessings on these weapons have long since faded. We might restore them with moon sugar water, if we can find any. The old sacristy. Could there still be moon sugar water in these jars?
Hundreds of years old, probably not. The cats of the moon sugars, yeah. Never been filled. Fact? Reserved decanter of moon sugar water. After all these years, his ancient wax seal still remains.
The seal remains intact. This moon water should still carry Azura's blessing. Cantor Zeyabi. Do you remember her from the Vile Manse?
Heed me, Zerith-var. A weapon that loses its edge can be restored. What of you?
Cantor Zeyabi fell to Ravith Mona's corruption.
Gonna fall asleep,
in the
thoughts?
Vile
Okay, have a good
Manse.
one.
We arrived only in time to save her soul. She likens me to a sword that has lost its edge, but she is mistaken. I am no blade made blunt from overuse.
Then what are you?
Not the perfect implement of Azura that I once held myself to be. But to say I was ill-made by the Mother of Twilight, I would not hiss in her face so. I am flawed by my own actions, my choices in life.
Right, our choices define ourselves, including your choice to quit here or keep going. We can't let one bad decision define you, Zerith.
I see the wisdom of your words. And in times so dire, none of us have the luxury of self-pity, while so much is at stake, myself least of all. I will have to think on this concept of redefinition. I thank you for talking me through this, Tamit.
Of course.
These bones belong to brothers and sisters of the Hidden Moon. They deserve better than to bleach in the sun.
They're not bleaching that well, but yeah.
Lay them here, Tamit. Let the turned earth receive their remains. A humble grave for those that lived humble lives. Cantor Izalgo. We guided him in Rimmon Necropolis.
Minister to the dead, Zerith-var. But forget not the living. Forget not to tend to yourself.
Curious. Cantor Izalgo's words echo a parable of the hidden moon, of a necromancer who lived his entire life in cloister, devoted to Azura. When he died, she took his soul, and mourned the life he swore only to her.
Azura mourned his life? Why?
The parable posits that those of the hidden moon who eschew the outside world can never truly help their fellow cats. We are meant to know the heights of joy, the depths of sorrow, and everything in between. What could Izalgo mean by quoting it now?
Azura wants you to experience the highs and lows. Then you've just lived through. Then you just lived just as she wanted you, right?
You are right. And not just my life before, but here, now, in my life with you. Finding my way out of darkness may serve to honor Azura. I will meditate on this. Thank you, Tamit.
Of course.
We restored what we could. Let us return to Crinzy and hope we made this place better than when we found it.
These grounds are hallowed once more, Twin Moons. You repaired Kenarty's rise. Now, we repair the spirit. A revelation of forgiveness dawns on Crinzy. Heed her words now.
Zerith! Walker, I felt Azura called to you. I feared you might not answer.
What happened, Grinzy?
It is good to see you, my friends. I came here to commune with spirits, to find a path through the darkness. They taught me so much. Epiphanies on history, songs, and faith. And Zerith, has the truth dawned on him yet? Is he finally ready?
What truth? What does he need to be ready for?
Forgiveness. Not from me, or Talbira, or any of the Hidden Moon that once called this place home. Guilt is a wound on Zerith-var's heart. It ties him to Ravith Morna, and opens the door for the void to rush in. Do you see? He must let it go.
There's guilt that ties him to Ravmorna?
Why else would they both return now? Azura did not refuse Zerith's soul at the crossing. He held himself back. It is also clear to me now. Clinging to his guilt only serves Ravith Morna. Forgiving himself is the only way to close his wound.
So all we have to do now is to stop. All we have to do to stop Ravmorna is to convince Zerith to forgive himself?
Far from the only thing, but the most important thing? Certainly. I think Azura cast him in your path for a reason. After all this time, if anyone can convince him to move on, it is you. Oh, have you seen Viti? She went to get the other cantors.
I can't do Vinti? I was just wondering where she was.
Viti brought me here. A good place to hide and dispel the darkness, yes?
You knew about
Talk
this
to
place, though?
Zerith, Walker.
Weird.
His training keeps his soul from bending, but his guilt is an open wound to the void that Ravith Morna draws from. He must understand that to end her.
Huh. The trance that you're in. Is that how that you knew that Zerith's guilt was giving Ravmorna the new power?
Trance? Oh, I was communing with the spirits. They reminded me that Azura wants us, her followers, to love ourselves. When we do not, it wounds her as it does us. Those wounds become doors to the void. I helped Moonsinger Talbira close that door.
You're saying that Moonsinger Tabera also felt guilty too?
How do you think she felt? To ask her partner to kill the one he loved? After all, she introduced them. Zerith's heart is not the only one wounded by guilt, but he is the only one whose heart was so tightly lashed to Ravith.
And that sort of connection is strong enough to make enough for Reth Morna to draw power from?
Love is a willing bond between two souls. I can think of no stronger connection. Ravith and Zerith were both devotees of Azura. Love is all she teaches. Well, that and forgiveness. So now Zerith needs to be reminded of the latter.
Said that High Cantor VT went to get the Tricantors?
Yes, I had dreams of a sanctuary in the mountains. Memories from Talbira. A forgotten place where the Twilight Cantors could hide from Ravith's chorus. Finding it was not easy. Getting here, less so. I am not even sure how long I have been here.
High Cantor Vinti came with you?
Yes, Viti helped get us here. Then with Talbira's assistance, I started to commune with the spirits that fill this place. Viti left to gather the Twilight Cantors, to bring them here for safety. You did not happen to see her when you arrived?
No, we didn't say High Cantor Vinti since we parted ways in Puerto Mesa.
Strange. Time passed differently with the spirits, but she should have returned by now. Did something happen? No, I will not give in to fear by speculating. I am renewed. I need to be to stand with you twin moons and see the end of Ravith Morna.
Zerith?
So this was the lesson in restoring Kenarthi's rise. Forgiveness. I knew how to fix this place. To tend to old bones, lost scrolls, ancient weapons. But mending what lies inside me. What has been part of me for so long. That is not as simple.
Well, what's stopping you from forgiving yourself?
My order calls forth souls in search of redemption. That is our work, our purpose. By fighting alongside you, have I properly atoned for taking the life of a friend, for all the misery that followed. Will any actions on my part ever be enough?
Think of everyone you've helped in our time together. If that's not cause for redemption, then what is? Think about the others who still might suffer if you can't do this. You had to stop Rhaenys Morna. Everyone else has forgiven you. Kind of let go of your past.
Yes, you are right. Azura forgives all who seek forgiveness. Why should I think myself the exception? Pride makes me stumble on this path. Thank you, Tamit, for guiding me to more stable footing. I am ready, then, to face Ravith Morna once more.
Glad to hear it, but how do we find her?
We stand in the shrine to the hidden moon, like the one we found in Ralkar after I first awoke in this age. Do you remember? We invoked ancient rites to receive Azura's direct guidance. We must do so again here. You have moon sugar water, yes?
I guess I still do. Let's pour it in the basin.
Mother of Twilight, guide your faithful as the unerring arm swings the finely honed blade. We seek the den of Ravith's chorus. My Moonclaw knows the path. The veil thins at Starhaven Adeptorium, in northern Elsewhere. I will open our way.
Zerith! These flames! What do they mean?
By the moons, hordes of Dromathra approach, and worse, through the portal, quickly!
Okay.
such darkness, and so near. Those bodies, are they Inquisitors?
Combat ahead. The Inquisitors must have hunted the Rajaska, but their faith did not protect them.
They would not try to face the Rajaska alone. Oh no.
Yeah, so the Inquisitors are not necessarily, like, religious enough to handle this.
Ravith Morna is near. I can feel her darkness. But the Inquisitors, what were they thinking? If they hunted the Rajaska down, they would never attack without...
What are you thinking, Quincy?
That the Inquisitors intercepted High Cantor Viti and made the Twilight Cantors come with them on this assault. They have fallen, but the Rajaska need the Cantors alive. Otherwise, they cannot bend them to join their chorus. We have to save them.
Oh, we'll do our best.
Stay here, Zerith-anti, or stay hidden. We will search for the Twilight Cantors.
The thing I dislike is that the fact that the Inquisitors are supposed to be like hunting down heretics and monsters and all that stuff, but they can't handle like the one major like threat to Khajiit. Really? Come on together, everyone. Not there, I guess. Yeah, it's a bit weird, right?
Come, we can hold them off no longer. You two, thank the moons. Is Crinzy here too?
Yeah.
Azura heard my prayers and sent you here, thank the moons. Twilight Cantors from every corner of Elsewhere are holding off dark spirits as best they can. We can definitely use your help.
Tell us what happened.
I left Crinzy to heal at Canarthi's rise and decided to gather my fellow Twilight Cantors. I planned to bring them there as well, but with the disappearance of the Grand Inquisitor, the Inquisitors ordered us to aid them.
How did the Inquisitors track down the Rajashka?
I did not ask. They had a location and a plan of attack. They just needed the Twilight Cantors to assist them. As ever, the Rajaska were too much for the Inquisitors. Their faith was not strong enough. But without their swords, neither are we.
Where are the other Twilight Cantors?
Scattered throughout the ruins below. You remember Aoife's warning, yes? Of the moon beast Ravith Morna is summoning? I hear it growling. It stirs from the call of her chorus. Pray we are not too late to stop its waking.
Yeah, we'll go stop the Cantors and see what we can deal with this moon beast then.
I will tend to Viti while you do what you can for the other Twilight Cantors. Send for me when you find Ravith Morna.
Prepare your voice, Crinzy. Let this be a lesson. Silence.
Footsteps.
At
Be ready,
last.
Cantors.
Oh, an Alfiq.
Your scents are unknown to me, but I know your descriptions. The Inquisitors who rallied us here complained of you often. But they are dead now. I hope you come to us bearing good news.
Yes, High Cantor Vinti and High Cantor Crinzy and Cantor Crinzy and High Cantor Vinti sent us. We're here to help.
Ha! High time the High Cantor was bestowed the gift of common sense. We can hold this position no longer. Is there a way to safety?
We cleared a path. You should be safe to leave.
You two novices hear that?
Prepare yourselves. We're leaving.
I always enjoy Alfiq like ordering people around. People are like, "Why should I listen to a house cat?" And like, that house cat has more magic than like any elf you've ever seen. It can meow and like summon a fucking fireball to like singe your ass.
Pray for mercy. May your heart be made clean.
Footfalls, the end stalks us.
Hi.
This one prays you are flesh and not a desperate imagining.
Yep.
We are lost,
Totally.
doomed.
Yep. Totally imagining. Anyways, hi, Cantavinti and Crinzy asked us to find you.
Oh,
Talk, really.
blessed mother of the dusk and dawn, who sends such warriors to protect her devoted. When the Inquisitors fell, we feared all was lost.
It
Is
is.
there a path to safety?
Nope, we're fucked. Okay, no, there is a path to safety. Go now.
We gather strength to seek the safe path. Azura bless you both.
They left us no choice. This.
Quiet! Someone comes.
Hello.
You don't look like an Inquisitor.
Nope.
And your friend only looks somewhat like a dark spirit.
Somewhat.
Wait, you're the ones from the Vile Manse. Are you here to help us again?
Yep. Cantor Crinzy and High Cantavinti sent us. We're here to save you.
Of course you are. Thank the moons and all their forms for this mercy. Is there a clear path to safety?
Real quickly, we should be able to make it from here safely.
A moment to prepare, and then we'll go. Light of love and mercy guide you both.
My Moonclaw beckons southward, Tamid. Our hunt for Ravith Mona continues. Raj Radin Habazeri, strength becomes you. Tamid, across the bridge. Look at the sky. Twilight.
That's normal, right? Oh, the great darkness. Oh, yeah, that seems right. What is it?
Ravith was always strong, but this power she has amassed, I have seen nothing like it.
Only good can come out of this,
Seeks
yes.
To disrupt the crossing, Azura's plains. I had not thought to see such destruction also blemish the face of Nirni.
What is that thing?
A shortcut, a doorway across plains, where the void in my own heart was born. Ravith Mona will use this bypass to send her moon beast to the crossing, to let it prey on the souls of all Khajiit, and make real the dark dream of every Dromathra.
What can we can stop this, right?
I feel the truth of what Crinzy said back in Canarthi's Rise. My guilt holds open this door to the void. I am ready now, thanks to you, to embrace forgiveness and close this breach. But I cannot face Ravith Mona or her moon beast alone.
I'm with you. Let's go stop her.
cannot do this without Crimsy.
Hi there.
I am here. VT leads the others to a safe place. Your weapons, my voice, and Talbira's song. I am ready to follow you into the darkness.
With the guidance of my Tamid, I am finally ready to set things right. Crimsy, Talbira if she listens too.
We do not need your assurances, Zerith-var. We have faith.
So you do, Jarithanti. So you do. Let us step into the portal and end this.
The Moon Beast! Are we too late?
Like redemption, it is never too late. Let us show Ravith this is so.
Nope. Didn't get away.
Well struck!
Eat a whole chicken. Come on.
Answer this dirge with our song of battle!
Your heart allowed me to return to Nirni and bring my moon beast to life, the Moor. Should your soul be the first it drags into the dark?
Do not listen to her, Zerith. Your path turns from the darkness.
Okay, we're done talking.
Let your souls be the first dragged into the dark. Find me in the heart of Lurkai. Bleed for me. Nair! I sing for my mistress of decay! I'll drag your soul into the dark, my mother of hunger! Channel your darkness through me! You try my patience! I sing for my...
Crimsy, it must be now!
No! The mother of all Khazid will never take me back!
Let your light drive the darkness from this riven soul. Azura, lend me strength to guide her back to you. Azura, by the power of the hidden moon, recall Ravith.
Ravith cast off the dark. She seeks redemption. But the Moon Beast... We are too late.
You can banish it, Tamit. The two of you together now!
Crimsy, Ravith, sing! Tamit, aid me! Rise in the moon! Ravith, you accepted redemption. I cast a hand into the darkness, and you took it.
Not just your hand, Thamur. I felt the words and the guidance of your Tamid through our connection. You reached past the darkness and found me. Our paths divide here. Walk your second pounce with lightness and purpose, Zerith-var. May we never again hold so fast to the darkness in our own hearts.
Let Let the wings of Kenarthi bear you to the crossing, Ravith. The portal to Nirni is open, friends. Let us return. Together.
We have to? Got Nate here, actually.
Ravith has gone to bask in Azura's embrace, to a warmth denied her for all the centuries she spent in darkness. Let us leave this place, Tamit. Nirni awaits our return.
Let's have a picnic first, yeah.
It is finished. The Rajaska stalk the face of Nirni no more. In my last moments connected to Ravith, I felt her relief. The door between us closed forever. But there was no fear, not like before. The ties that bound us, we were both ready to let go.
Oh, I'm glad you were able to forgive yourself, Zerith.
Tamid, I never would have found the road to redemption without the light from your soul to guide me. Before we returned, I felt a pull from my moonclaw, the slightest grasp, reminding me I was welcome to return to Azura's crossing with Ravith.
What you choose to say?
I end the story that began in an age now nearly forgotten, ready to start something new. But what was that story, truly? A tale of a stoic stand against the looming darkness? Of the rebirth of the hidden moon? No. It was always quieter, simpler.
What's that story about, then?
It was the story of a soul who foolishly felt beyond salvation. And though he kept Azura's creed and right, he had shut his heart from her words. But she had not forgotten him. She sent another to see him made whole again.
What does that mean for you now?
For the first moment in a span beyond counting, my soul is unburdened. I seek to explore this world, Tamit, to heal its wounds, right its wrongs, and I can think of no better company than yours. Please, take this, with my eternal thanks.
Take this. He basically comes over to your house now and sleeps on your couch. Thanks, Zerith.
Where one story ends, another begins. If I am still here, it means Azura still has a purpose for me in this world, that she wants me to walk its length and breadth. And there is only one I want to walk alongside me. Tamid,
Crinzy?
shall we?
What, Crinzy to walk alongside you? Well, after everything that's happened with Ravith, are you sure? Are you sure you're all right?
There are so many things I am and am not. Am I whole? No. But perhaps no one truly is. Making peace with that truth is my challenge now. I am able to step forward. It is easier to do so with you at my side, Tamit.
Ravith is the love of your life, wasn't she?
She was the love of one life, yes. But when we were parted and met again, we were much changed from each other. For the better, I think. I have a new life now. I am a moon in a new phase. Let us see where that takes me.
Crazy. You are safe.
Wait,
We
more.
did it, Viti. Let me tell you everything.
The wound in my soul closes. At last, I know peace.
All the cantors are hiding out here. Okay.
It seems
seems your necromancer friend was afforded some luxuries with his burial. What? After the events at Starhaven Adeptorium, my paws need resting.
Ah. Ah.
Crossing paths with you outside Moonmont. It seems like a lifetime ago. So much of my world has been changed since we first met.
Uh-huh.
And I am thankful for it every day.
What's next for you, Crinzy?
A rest, I think. We Twilight Cantors are not used to all this excitement. Some quiet, far-off place where I can give my voice respite. And when I return, I will work with the other Twilight Cantors to learn more about the Hidden Moon.
What about Moonsinger Tabira?
She is still with me, of course. She is at peace now, seeing Ravith and Zerith made whole again. But her life was cut short. I do not mind sharing mine with her. Perhaps she has more to teach me. Thank you, Walker, for everything you did.
Hi, Cantor. Hi, Decanter.
Crinzy is safe. The Twilight Cantors are safe, and you are safe, Walker, along with Zerith-var. For too long I have been prey to my own fears. Now, at last, I can enjoy the Twilight Hours.
What will you do now?
I will put aside the title of High Cantor. It was a construct of the Torval Curiata, used to control the Twilight Cantors. I thought at one time that taking on the role would spare my brothers and sisters from the purges of fate. No longer.
Yeah, you have to do something about those Inquisitors.
Was Zerith-var truly interred here for centuries without wasting away? What a lonely soul. How fortunate he is that you found him, as suited for one another as twin moons.
Up and over. Come on.
A thousand blessings to you and Zerith-var for saving me. Twice. Viti led us to this place to shelter. She's compiled the most fascinating texts on the Order of the Hidden Moon.
Interesting. Brother Cantor. Yeah. Well, that seems to be it for Zerith-var's story for now. Hope everyone enjoyed.